بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم صدق الله العظيم. My dear respected brothers and elders, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us such a valuable and blessed time. Really and truly we do not appreciate the days and the nights and the hours and the seconds which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. These days of Ramadan, these nights of Ramadan, these minutes and these seconds of Ramadan. If a person was to realize the value of this time, a person would not rest. He would not waste any time. The ulama, the pious, the sulaha, who realize the value of Ramadan, they spent their Ramadan such that not even a single second was wasted. There have been pious ulama. We're not talking about centuries ago, maybe 20, 30 years ago, who have spent their Ramadan such that each and every single day of Ramadan, not completing one juz of the Quran, or two juz of the Quran, or three juz of the Quran, each and every single day of Ramadan they have completed one whole Quran every day. Because they were pious ulama, people who would, from far they would come, they would want to visit. So they would come in the morning, or late morning. They would see that the pious scholar is either busy in salah or is busy in the tilawah of the Quran. Maybe they would wait, or they would think, okay, maybe I will come back after a little while. They would come back after some time. After Dhuhr, they would see again the pious scholar has started his salah and he's reading long sunnah, long nawafil. Then they would come back slightly before Asr, again reading Quran. Come back after Asr, again busy with the Quran, or busy doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, busy making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come back after Maghrib, again in Awwabin, they are completing they are reading the Quran, completing one juz, two juz in the Awwabin after Maghrib. When we are busy, quickly reading our sunnah and then running for iftar, these pious ulama, they are reading nafil salah, and even in nafil salah, not short nafil salah. Just like how we read Taraweeh and we complete one juz of the Quran in those 20 rakat of Taraweeh. In those 6 rakat of Awwabin, they are completing one juz of the Quran. And then after that, little bit, have a bit of iftari, and then back again. During the night, after Isha, after performing Taraweeh, again, maybe just had a cup of tea, and then after that, again, standing up in Salah. Some of the pious were such that during the nights of Ramadan, they would ask different huffaz, different people who had memorized the Quran, that come, lead me, you stand in front, you be the Imam, I will stand behind, and you recite the Quran. However much of the Quran you want to read. When you get tired, the next hafiz. That pious scholar would stand there. The huffaz, the Imam would change. The pious scholar would stand. This is after Taraweeh. We're not talking about Taraweeh. We're talking about after Taraweeh, in Tahajjud, in Qiyamul Layl. That the huffaz, they would keep on changing. But these pious scholars, they would stand. They had love of the Quran. They valued each and every single minute and second of Ramadan. This is how they spend the nights and the days of Ramadan. And when they're coming for Fajr, give us 5 minutes. We want to ask you something. We want to speak to you. Okay? Sorry, Ramadan, no time. Come to me after Ramadan. Okay? Come to me after Ramadan, during Ramadan. Sorry, no time. Okay? They would come. They would complain that, oh Shaykh, okay? In the morning I come to you, you're performing Salah. After Dhuhr I come to you, you're reading the Quran. After Maghrib I come to you, again you're in Salah. Okay? Between Asr and Maghrib, okay, again you're busy reading the Quran. Okay? At least give me a few minutes. Okay? He said, no. This is Ramadan. No time for you. Okay? This is time for me and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam himself set the example. Okay? Where he used to exert himself in the month of Ramadan, especially in the last 10 days of Ramadan. Okay? And the last 10 nights of Ramadan. Okay? Days are passing very quick. Okay? Already, okay? Majority of the month is gone. Okay? Only 2-3 days left. Okay? The rest of Ramadan, okay? Maybe we did not spend it, okay, how we wanted to spend it. Okay? We've got the last few days. Okay? Push yourself. Okay? Push yourself during these last few days of Ramadan. Okay? Sometimes what happens, okay, it also comes in, meaning of certain ahadith, some ahadith as well. That, and we will see this within the lives of the pious and within the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That towards the end of something, especially towards the end of life, okay, they would busy themselves in ibadah, getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They would exert themselves even more. Okay. Even Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he was given a sign, okay, that, O Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when you see the victory, okay, and when you see, okay, the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, and when you see people entering into the fold of Islam, okay, in large group, in large numbers, like armies coming into Islam, okay, then فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ. Okay? Now start doing tasbih, start praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and start doing istighfar. Okay? This was an indication, okay, when the Fath will happen, referring to Fath Makkah, when the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come, when you will see deen coming alive. Okay? During the early days, those 10 years, those 10 difficult years, okay, or 10 to 13 years, those difficult years, okay, where Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was making effort, the Sahaba radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, they were making effort, okay, and they were being tortured, they were being persecuted. They could not see the result of their effort. Okay? They would try to speak to someone, call them towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They were exerting themselves, they were performing salah during the night. Okay? During the early days of Islam, tahajjud was fard. During the early days of Islam, tahajjud was fard. Okay? During the nights and performing tahajjud salah, not even short, okay? Half the night, more than half the night. Okay? They had to do it. Okay? But they could not see the result. Okay? They couldn't see people coming into Islam. They couldn't see people, giving them that respect. Oh, you're such a pious person that you spend your nights in the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rather, it's like, you Muslim? Okay? They would spit on them. You Muslim? They would hit them. You Muslim? They would beat them. Okay? They couldn't see the result of the efforts that they were making. Okay? They couldn't see those results. Okay? But there was hikmah behind it, why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala were making the Sahaba go through these difficulties and these sacrifices. There was hikmah behind it. Okay? It's not a time to go into the hikmah or the wisdom or why. Okay? But during the early days, it was tough, difficult. Okay? But then towards the end, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started opening the doors. Then the nusra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came. What was the nusra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Now you could see Islam coming alive. Okay? Those previous efforts that they had made, okay? Them turning towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the patience, the sacrifice, the tortures that they went through, okay? The long tahajjud that they used to perform, okay? Now they could see it. It was before their eyes. Okay? Such a clan is accepting Islam. such a person is accepting Islam. A great enemy of Islam is accepting Islam. Okay? Khalid bin Walid is coming into the fold of Islam. Abu Sufyan is coming into the fold of Islam. Ikrimah is coming into the fold of Islam. Okay? These same people, okay, who used to beat them, torture them, okay, now they are coming humbly in front of them. Okay? So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was given signs. Okay? That when you see the victory, when you see the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala coming, okay? And when you see people coming into the fold of Islam in large numbers, okay? This was a sign that, oh Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, okay, now the duty, your responsibility, and now your life is coming to an end. Okay? And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent you for, okay? Alhamdulillah, now, okay, you have fulfilled your purpose. Okay? You have fulfilled your mission and your duty. Okay? So now, turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Now busy yourself in doing tasbih. Busy yourself in praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Busy yourself in doing istighfar. Okay? Towards an end of an amal, towards the end of something, we will see that the command of istighfar comes. The command to turn towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more comes. Okay? Similarly, the last few days of Ramadan, okay, it's time for us to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more. Okay? We haven't got a single second to waste. Okay? You've come slightly early for salah. You've read your sunnah. Okay? Either read the Quran. If not, read the Quran, make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If not, then at least with your tongue, just say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Astaghfirullah. Send salawat upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Don't sit here idle. Okay? Phone, forget the phone. Switch it, put it away. Okay? Phone, put it away. Forget what messages or whatever are coming through. Put it away. Okay? You know how we have limited time, okay, for our worship? Okay? We say, okay, in the morning, half an hour, I will read the Quran. Okay? Or then, okay, this is my time for reading Nafil. Okay? And phone, or 24 hours, whenever message comes, whatever, we'll check it. Okay? Do the opposite now. Okay? Limited time for the phone now. Okay? For my phone, okay, just half an hour during the day, I'll just check my messages, whatever I need to do. Now, unlimited time. Oh, I've got free time. Let me read 2 rakat salah. I've got free time. Let me get the Quran and read Quran. I've got free time. Let me do some tasbih. Okay? I've got some few minutes. Let me make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Restrict, okay, and allocate a time for your phone, okay, and for your other needs, okay. Unlimited time for your ibadah. These last few moments of Ramadan, unlimited time to turn towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these last, okay, this month of Ramadan which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us, okay, Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tawfiq to fast. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tawfiq to perform our salah. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tawfiq to come to the masjid. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the tawfiq to recite Quran. Okay? Now, when we will do worship, sometimes we do worship, sometimes we don't. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay? You know, He's not a zalim. Okay? That you do something good and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't reward you for it. Allah will reward you. Okay? The Sahaba radiallahu anhum ajmain and the pious, okay? It wasn't just only the reward that they got from the ibadah, from the worship. Okay? But because they were always regular, punctual, okay, and steadfast upon their worship, okay? Not only do you get reward, okay, but then you will see this ibadat benefiting you in your life. Okay? Today we worship, okay, and we have full hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah will reward us. Okay? But how many of us see the benefit of that worship in our life? How many of us see the benefit of that worship in our life? Okay? Unfortunately, not many of us. Okay? What is the reason? Okay? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't do. Sometimes we do it properly, sometimes we don't do it properly. Do it with istiqamah, steadfastness. Be punctual, be regular. Okay? Then you will see how that worship benefits you. Then you will see how fasting benefits you. Then you will see how salah benefits you. then you will see how tilawah benefits you. Then you will see how dhikr benefits you. Then you see how dua benefits you. Istiqamah. Okay? The promises of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are upon istiqamah. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us this month of Ramadan. Okay? Chained up the shayateen, opened the doors of Jannah to make it easy for us so that these acts of worship, it starts becoming a part of our life. It starts becoming a routine. It starts becoming our habit. We start seeing the need of it. Okay? It is said that a beginner, okay, in the path of worship, in the path of obedience, okay, they will see ibadah, they will see obedience, they will see performing salah and reading Quran and fasting and doing dhikr and making dua. They will see it like medicine. Okay? They will see it like medicine. Okay? We don't always take medicine, do we? Okay? Only when we are ill we take medicine, and also we don't enjoy taking medicine. Okay, who enjoys swallowing tablets? Who enjoys having those bitter syrups? Okay, we don't enjoy having. Okay, similarly, a person who is a beginner, okay, in the ibadah, in the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will find it hard. Performing salah, he will find it hard. Reading the Quran, he will find it hard. Making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he'll make it hard. Okay? But just like for the medicine, okay, you have a course. Okay? When you do the course properly, what happens? Okay? You become well. Okay? Now you don't need the medicine. Okay? And you become well, you're fit, you're healthy. Now you can carry on. Okay? Similarly, okay, in the beginning, we will see it. Okay? It will be a bit bitter, it will be hard for us. Okay? Performing our 5 daily salah, okay? Reading Quran every day making dua to Allah, every day doing dhikr. Okay? We'll find it hard. Okay? We might not enjoy it. Okay? But when you will carry on, then this ibadah, this worship, okay, will become like food and nutrients for you, which you will not be able to let go of. If you let go of it, okay, you will feel the loss within your life. Okay? For example, okay, if we don't eat, okay, we miss breakfast in the morning, okay, then we don't enjoy our day. Okay? We feel, when can I get that cup of tea? Okay? When can I have my croissant? Or when can I have my bowl of cereal? Okay? Or when can I have like a cereal bar or something? Okay? We were looking for opportunities. I couldn't do it at home. Okay, on the way to work. Okay, Costa and Allah knows where that's. Okay, Jaiwala. Okay. Why? Because you miss it. Okay, it's become part of your life. Food is part of your life. You miss lunch. It's, what's happened, man? Okay? When can I take a break? If we're at work and the meeting is going a bit long, when can I get out of this meeting and have some food? Similarly, when we get used to ibadah, when we get used to the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, performing salah, performing 5 daily salah, it will be food for us, it will be nutrients for us. We miss our fajr, like, what have I missed? Okay? I've lost everything. Okay? You miss your dhuhr, what's gone? I haven't read Quran today. Okay? It's as if I haven't had tea. Not reading Quran in the morning, it's as if I haven't had my tea, I haven't had my breakfast in the morning. Okay? I haven't performed my tahajjud today. I've missed out. Okay? I've missed out on my dessert. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us this month of Ramadan. Okay? And we would have noticed that in the first few days of Ramadan, it was tough. Okay? Fasting these long hours, it was tough. Okay? But then slowly we start getting used to it. If you start doing it properly, if you fast and you spend your month of Ramadan properly, first few days, Tarawih, it was long, man. But then after, once you start doing it properly, it's nice, I'm enjoying it. MashaAllah, that Imam is reading so nice. That young Hafiz is reading so nice. I wish he would carry on. Okay? You start getting used to it. Okay? So this is a good sign. Okay? But then let it not be, okay, that we come to the end of Ramadan, the 1st of Shawwal, and then going back again. Now carry on. Carry on, push yourself, carry on. Okay? Istiqamah. Okay? You need to carry on. then you will see how salah benefits you. Okay? Salah, how did it benefit others? Okay? How did it benefit Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? How did it benefit the Sahaba radiyallahu anhum ajma'in? That whenever they needed anything, they would turn to salah. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. Salah, it stops us, it prevents us from committing sins. If we become regular, punctual, steadfast in our salah, and we start reading our salah properly, bad habits that we have, we'll be able to let go of. We might be struggling with a few things. We might be struggling with controlling our gaze. We might be struggling with controlling our ears, what we listen to. We might be struggling with our mouth, that we speak foul language. Become regular in your salah. Start becoming regular in your salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala slowly will get rid of those bad habits. When you need something, you will turn to salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give it to you. You will start benefiting from your salah. You will see the benefits of salah in your life. The Sahaba radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, whenever they needed anything, they would turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأْمُرَ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ وَاصْطَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا لَا نَسْأَلُكَ رِزْقًا نَحْنُ نَرْزُقُكَ. Rizq is hidden in salah. Rizq is hidden in salah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what would he advise his family members? When they would complain of hunger, poverty, perform salah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, didn't say do this, do X, Y, and Z. Perform salah, become regular in your salah. And the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, they would turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They would turn to salah in the difficulties, in the problems. It is said about Ibrahim alayhi salam. We all know Ibrahim alayhi salam, he gave da'wah, he called his people, he called his family, he called his nation towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nobody accepted. It was only his wife and his nephew, Lut alayhi salam. Lut alayhi salam was a nephew of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So then Ibrahim alayhi salam, after he had made effort, then a time came when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave command to Ibrahim alayhi salam that now leave your area and go towards Sham. Go towards Sham. So then he was going, him and his wife Sarah radiyallahu anha. They were going towards Sham. On the way they were passing by the realm and the kingdom of Namrud, a notorious king, a dhalim, an oppressor. And he was so low that if anybody would pass through his realm and his kingdom, and they had women with them, na'udhu billah, forcefully he would commit wrong with those women. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was passing by, he was with his wife, Sarah radiyallahu anha. Namrud came to know, he summoned Ibrahim. Call Ibrahim alayhi salam. And he asked, who is that woman with you? One thing about Namrud was that if he was told that this is my sister, then he would change his intention. He wouldn't do such a thing. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he knew about this. So he said, so when he was asked, he said, this is my sister. Ibrahim alayhi salam was not lying, but what he meant, she is my sister in deen, in religion. Even though he was his wife, but sister in deen, in religion. So this is my sister. So then he sent Ibrahim alayhi salam away. Then he called for Sarah radiyallahu anha. As they were going, Ibrahim alayhi salam told Sarah radiyallahu anha, that look, I've said that you are my sister. So just tell him that you are my sister. Then Ibrahim alayhi salam, what did he do? He started performing salah. Started turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That, oh Allah, this dhalim, is calling my wife. Oh Allah, protect my family. When she went, when she was in front of Namrud, Namrud, he stretched his hand forward, to do wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala paralyzed and disabled his arm. He was unable to move his arm. He got scared, he got frightened. He said to Sarah, no, I'm not going to do anything wrong. Pray that my hand gets better. So she made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made his hand better. Then he tried a second time. When he saw he got better, he tried a second time. Okay? Again, same thing happened. Hand got disabled, paralyzed. Okay? Again, ask for dua. Okay? He got better. Even the third time, okay? Same thing happened. After the third time, then he realized that no, okay? Something's happening over here. Okay? Something's happening. Yeah? So then, as a gift, okay, he gave a slave girl. Okay? Hajar, okay? She was a slave girl. Okay? As a gift, he gifted it to Sarah. So she became the slave girl of Sarah. Okay, a khadima of Sarah. Okay? And then later on, Sarah radiallahu anha, she gifted it to Ibrahim alayhi salam. But what I'm trying to put forward, okay, is what was Ibrahim alayhi salam doing? Okay? Performing salah. Okay? Salah is such a power which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Okay? As Muslims, this is our power. Okay? Our power is salah. Our power is Quran. Our power is dua. Our power is taqwa. Okay? Our power is not wealth. Our power is not military. Our power is not, okay, degrees or, okay. Yes, these things we need. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this dunya such. Okay? But the real power, okay, if you haven't got salah, if you haven't got taqwa, you haven't got the power of dua, these things are not going to help you. Okay? When you have the power of salah, the power of taqwa, the power of dua, okay, then the rest of the things will also help you, they will benefit you as well. It will help you. This is the power that we need. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us this month of Ramadan, so we're just finishing off. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this power. Okay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this month, okay, to adopt the power of salah. Okay? Now normally we read 5 times daily salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us tarawih. Perform tarawih as well during the night. Okay? And normally people, they also become regular and punctual with qiyamul layl and with tahajjud as well. Then make effort behind this power of salah. Okay? Then we know when we're fasting, one of the main reasons of fasting is taqwa. Okay? Develop this power of taqwa. Or Muslims develop this power of taqwa. Okay? And then we tend to make dua. Okay? Month of Ramadan, du'as are accepted. Develop this power of dua. Okay? You've got this month. Okay? This is your military. This is your atom bomb. Okay? The power of dua is much more than the power of nuclear bomb, whatever you want to call it. Okay? The power of salah is much more than armies, okay? Than military. This is the power which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Okay? We make effort behind this power. Okay? And then we carry on after Ramadan as well. Istiqamah. Okay? Allah will give us the good of this world, Allah will give us the good of the life of the hereafter. Okay? Then we see, okay, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps us. Okay? Again, finally just ending. Okay? The ulama, they mention, okay, that when the ummah will come upon, when the 50% of the ummah will come upon salah, come upon regular salah, okay, then the deterioration of Islam and Deen and the Muslims will stop. When 50% will come, then the deterioration of Deen will stop. Okay? And the dominance of batil will also stop as well. It will come to a standstill. Okay? And once more than 50% of the ummah start performing salah, okay, start coming upon salah, regular salah, okay, then Deen will increase, will get better, stronger. Deen will start dominating, overpowering. Okay? Batil will start going down. Will start going down. Okay? We need to make an effort that how I can become regular upon salah. Okay? And then we get involved in the effort of da'wah, which makes effort that how can others also become regular upon salah. Then you will see Deen coming alive. Okay? The Sahaba radiallahu anhum ajma'een, okay, 100% of them, they were upon 100% Deen. Okay? That's why then the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came, and that's why after Deen, they could start seeing Deen coming alive in front of them. Okay? When they became, remember, like I said, after 13, 14 years, okay, after that istiqamah, after that difficulty, and they were steadfast during that, then what happened? Okay? They could see Deen coming alive. Okay? Similarly, we will also have to go through that period. We will get tortured, we will get battered. Okay? But don't leave Deen. Okay? Don't leave Islam. Don't leave your salah. Don't leave your taqwa. Don't leave your dua. Rather increase in your dua, increase in your salah, increase in your taqwa. Okay? Once you go through that istiqamah period, then you see how the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes. Then you will be able to see deen with your own eyes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show you deen come alive. Okay? Have I heard from the ulama, okay, that when in Fajr Salah, there will be as many people as Jummah Salah. Okay? Batil will not be able to overpower you. Batil will not be able to overpower. Okay? Now who's going to make the effort? Okay? Where we get the same number of people coming for Fajr Salah. Okay? We have to make this effort. Me and you who are coming to the masjid, okay? We have to make this effort that we go to our other Muslims, remind them of deen, give them the benefits of Salah and deen. Okay? So they also start coming. Okay? Then you will see. Okay? Then you will see how. Then you will see the benefit of your ibadah and your obedience in your life. Okay? Like I said, when we'll do it here and there, Allah will give us the reward. But we want to see the benefits. Okay? We want to see Salah benefiting you, Dua benefiting you, Taqwa benefiting you. Okay? This will happen when you do it with istiqamah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our ibadat in this world, in this month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability to continue after the month of Ramadan as well. And we all know, all of us, we got the news of the father of our Imam, okay? Moulana Usman Ansari, where his father passed away. So it's a duty upon us, okay? He's our Imam, okay? That we try and read something, okay? And try and do isal of the thawab, try and send the thawab, the reward forward, okay? Even if it's just reading Qul Huwallahu Ahad 3 times, okay? You get the reward of reading the whole Quran, okay? If somebody can read Surah Yasin, okay? Then we should. It comes in a hadith to the nearest meaning, we should read Surah Yasin over our deceased, okay? So whoever can read Surah Yasin, read Surah Yasin. Whoever can do more, okay? If you can read Quran, read Quran, some more Quran. Whoever can give a bit of, charity, give a bit of charity and send a reward, okay? He's our Imam, it's a duty upon us that we send some. He said, when we make dua, then may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate his status, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him Jannatul Firdaus. And just like, he spent his life, serving our Hafiz Sahib, okay? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite him in the hereafter with Hafiz Sahib as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Subhanallah.